Now on Good Morning Kentucky, an overnight shooting in Lexington, sending a child to the hospital. The latest from police as details develop.
Plus, a deadly house fire killing a mother and her 3 children. What we know so far from authorities as one child made it out alive.
And a former UK student sentenced to a year in prison after pleading guilty to assault. A look inside the courtroom from yesterday's sentencing.
ABC 36 News starts now.
Good morning, Kentucky. Thanks for starting your Friday with us. It is 6 a.m. right now. I'm Walker Simmons.
And I'm Jane Davenport. We're happy to have you here with us this Friday morning. We're going to head over to meteorologist Dylan Goday. It's a cold start to the morning, but we have bright things ahead of us, lights at the end of the tunnel.
Yes, lots of sunshine in the forecast today. So yes, it's cold this morning, but it'll be feeling pleasant this afternoon for sure. Warmer than yesterday. We hit around 62. We've got mid to upper 60s today. Here's a live look over downtown Lexington right now. Feel for whoever's out there at the Frederick Douglass High School working out this morning. It's a little cold out there to begin your day today. We are at 37 with a light east southeasterly breeze, making it feel closer to 33. So that wind chill this morning is certainly noticeable in spots. Looking at temperatures across the region, cold spot Monticello this morning down to 29, 32 in Hazard though, 36 London, Corbin area, 36 Somerset, 34 in Danville. Overall, we're kind of right where we were yesterday in a lot of locations. 2 degrees warmer here in Lexington, though 2 degrees warmer in Somerset. Viper radar right now is dry. We're not expecting any rain today. We're actually expecting sunny skies with very few, if any, clouds at all in the forecast. We've been decreasing those clouds every single day, and I think we may stay cloud-free in a lot of areas today. So your next 12 hours look like this. Those temperatures by lunchtime, low 60s, mid to upper 60s by the later afternoon. I will say this is now the 3rd weekend in a row of fantastic conditions at Keeneland for the fall meet. Little chilly this morning for your Friday, but sunny skies this afternoon and pleasant temperatures. And then we have mild temperatures in the forecast both Saturday and Sunday. Maybe not heading to Keeneland. Maybe you're heading to Court Day in Mount Sterling. Great conditions there as well. Well, more details what you expect heading in next week in your full forecast. Now time for a look at traffic from the Stoop Garden Motors Traffic Center. Jimmy is looking at Nicholasville and Reynolds Road. How are things looking out there, Jimmy?
Things are looking nice and quiet for your Friday morning commute. No major delays, no major congestion to report, so you should not need to add any extra time to your commute early this Friday morning. If you're heading out the door soon, it should be nice and on time.
We're following breaking news this morning. Police say a child has been taken to a hospital after a shooting overnight in Lexington. According to officers, the child was found shot around 2 this morning on Imperial Avenue. Police say that child was taken to the hospital with non-life-threatening injuries. According to officers, right now there isn't any suspect information as the investigation into the shooting continues.
Well, an investigation continues in Lexington this morning after a shooting Thursday sent a man to the hospital. Police say they got a call yesterday around 1:30 about a man that showed up at the hospital with non-life-threatening injuries after he was shot. According to investigators, the victim may have been shot on Triple Crown Parkway. Officers say if you have any information about the shooting, you're asked to contact Lexington Police or leave an anonymous tip with Bluegrass Crime Stoppers.
Developing news now. We have new information this morning about a deadly house fire in Carroll County. Officials say a woman and her children were killed in the fire, but a young girl was rescued from the flames. Now, as we have reported, police say it happened around 6 yesterday morning at a home on 5th Street in Carrollton, which is about an hour north of Louisville. Officers say a 3-year-old girl was taken to a hospital after she was found inside the back door of the home when crews arrived. According to State Representative Felicia Rayborn, a mother and her 3 children were killed in the fire. In a statement on Facebook, Rayborn says the relationships the family members held in that community will last forever.
Well, in Lexington, former University of Kentucky student Sophia Rosing has been sentenced to a year in prison. As we've reported, Rosing pled guilty earlier this year to assault charges after she was caught on camera using racial slurs and attacking a student employee in a dorm. The video went viral in 2022. ABC 36's Anna Medina breaks down what happened yesterday in the courtroom, including Rosing's message to the woman she assaulted.
It's a case that sparked outrage, leading to national attention. The entire incident caught on camera.
I'm going to order you to serve 12 months
Sophia Rosing pled guilty to 4 counts of 4th-degree assault, disorderly conduct, and public intoxication earlier this year. Rosing's attorneys pushing for no jail time and only community service, arguing that Rosing has changed since that incident and has been greatly affected by the impact of the case after going viral on social media. Kyla Springs and her mother, Betsy, pushing back during the sentencing.
It is quite frustrating to hear that 100 hours of service at the Salvation Army should suffice as appropriate when considering sentencing this young woman for how she has completely disrupted the life of my child.
Video of the incident went viral in 2022, with Rosing appearing intoxicated as she tried to enter Boyd Hall while Spring was working the front desk. Rosing then became violent, calling Spring racial slurs and kicking her. Rosing issuing an apology to Kyla, as well as the Black community.
That night, I found myself incapable of controlling my actions. I never had these intentions. Nonetheless, they happened. I'm taking responsibility. I have never used that word before, and I will never use it again.
According to a police report, Rosing also attacked an officer who was called to the scene. Rosing remains banned from UK's campus and is not allowed to re-enroll. In Lexington, Anna Medina, Good Morning Kentucky.